to E-commerce World Virtual Summit 2020. Our next speaker, Mr. Daiju Takahashi from Oisix, Japan. Hello, Daiju-san.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us from Japan. How's the business impact from COVID-19? Has business been recovered yet?
Not fully. We are still fighting with COVID-19, of course, but things are getting gradually back to normal, hopefully. But we still stay cautious, of course.
All right, Daiju-san. We'd love to have you here with us in Hong Kong, but given the current situation, we can only chat over video online. Maybe let me give our audience a little bit background about Daiju-san and Oisix. I know Daiju-san for quite some years, and Daiju-san is the president of Oisix Hong Kong. And Oisix is one of the largest online shop in Japan, offering daily grocery, frozen product, and fresh fruit. All right, without delaying too much, Daiju-san, would you please share your presentation to our audience? Thank you very much.
Okay, hi. I'm Daiju Takahashi from Oisix Hong Kong, which is selling Japanese food, fresh produce, as well as processed foods, basically everything you can eat, and directly to your doorstep. So this is our website, and we are actually strongly pushing our raw eggs and fresh produce. Also, our frozen food is also very popular recently. So you can take a look at hk.oisix.com. So let me introduce today Japan's grocery market change before and after COVID. So first, let me summarize the situation before COVID-19. E-commerce in retail market overall in Japan was only 66.8% in 2019, which is actually lower than other players like I believe in US approximately 11%, and in China I think over 20%. So in Japan, e-commerce penetration was still limited overall, due to the fact that, as you can see, in the retail market overall, grocery takes up 42%, but EC penetration by category, as you can see, in grocery market, it's only 2.9% compared to, over 30–40% for other categories, which is, it's a universal, but still it's very low, especially low in Japan. Therefore, in overall, it's only 6.8% and lower than other major markets. And digitalization of Japan's grocery market was gradually growing steadily, but it's very slow. So it's only 2.9% and 1.8 thousand billion yen market size. So that's where we are. And major players, of course, Oisix, us, is one of the biggest players of grocery e-commerce in Japan. And in Japan, we are focusing on the meal kit, which you can receive ingredients with recipe, and you can cook 2 dishes in 20 minutes. So it's very popular among busy working mothers. So other players include, I believe you've heard Ito-Yokado, which is one of the biggest supermarkets offline, but they are doing online supermarket as well, which is the biggest actually in Japan, and also should be famous in Hong Kong as well, but Aeon is also doing online supermarket. These two players of real supermarkets are going online as well. In terms of the EC specialized mall, Rakuten is the biggest player, overall online mall, which covers everything from, you know, stationery, electronic appliances, and including food as well. So they are the biggest EC mall overall. And Oisix is the food specialized #1 company. So these players are competing, and the online grocery market has been steadily growing, but still limited. So this was the overall situation before COVID-19. So with this COVID-19, what happened in this online grocery market? Of course, I think it's a universal phenomenon, but you know, because people cannot go to restaurants, people went online, and Oisix, in the case of Oisix, we are rapidly growing both in sales and in profit. Our performance jumped from April to June this year. And we are selling from Japan to Oisix Hong Kong, Oisix Hong Kong. It's also rapidly growing, and we are happy to be able to deliver our fresh food to Hong Kong customers' doorstep despite this pandemic. So as you can see, if this is sales, but January 2019 is 100. We are rapidly growing in 2020, almost triple, 200% over, even in July, over 300%. So online grocery players are growing fast, and including others, of course, growing fast, like Rakuten, Aeon, Ito, Yokado. But not only this. Basically, what's happening is everyone is going online. So restaurants are going online using delivery platform. This is also universal, I think, phenomenon. Uber Eats is growing very fast, and some other very competitive players are emerging in this online delivery market. Also, the interesting phenomenon that's happening is the collaboration between online supermarket players and the traditional diners, restaurants, because they cannot suddenly go online and using their own platform. So they either go to delivery platform like Uber Eats, but also traditional online supermarket like us, Oisix, and those traditional diners and restaurants are collaborating together. So we have created this corner called Restaurants at Home. So we sell, instead of them, we create pages for those restaurants that cannot open their real outlets. Also, restaurants, diners are trying very hard to survive. So many of them started, online cooking. So they sell not only the products, but also their recipe and the cooking contents online to survive. So they had to close the real stores, their restaurants, but they still using the chef and recipe and their ingredients. They sell and deliver the ingredients and do the cooking together with the customers. So that's what's happening as a new phenomenon in Japan. Also, farmers are going online as well. So online platforms for farmer, consumer direct sales marketplace are growing. In terms of Oisix case, we purchase and sell ourselves, but there are emerging online platforms that directly connect farmers and consumers. And so farmers sell in this online platform. And this platformer takes up some service fees from farmers. So the farmers directly send the products to the consumers and directly communicate with the consumers. So Pocket Malshare is one, Tabechoku is other. These two are growing very rapidly in Japan. Also, the makers, manufacturers in sweet brands, they are going online and directly connecting to consumers. So it's also universal world phenomenon, but D2C model is growing rapidly in Japan as well. This is one of the most famous successful cases, Mr. Cheesecake. This is actually produced by my friend, famous chef, Mr. Tamura. And he starts selling, when he comes up with a new recipe, he starts selling the limited number of cheesecakes, and it literally sells out in 1 minute. So it's very popular, and they directly deliver the products to consumers without offline outlet channels. So this trend of going online, everyone, restaurants, farmers and makers, they're all going online. And I believe this is not a reversal phenomenon, but this is going to be new normal. And when it comes to online shopping, subscription model is becoming a key, more so than before COVID-19, especially for grocery shopping. And we, Oisix, has developed this service, Oisix Weekly. So most of our customers are every week purchasers. They can of course cancel if they don't need that for the specific week, but most of the sales comes from this subscription model, and this is going to be a keyword for any player that goes online, and this is going to be new normal for after COVID-19, I believe. So I will stop there, and if you have any question, I'm happy to answer. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Daiju-san, for sharing us the information. And I think our audience get to know more about the Japan market during the COVID-19. Now, you talk about the new normal. I think a lot of people would like to know, from your point of view, what do you think the changes would stay after the COVID-19, and what other things would go away?
So I am discussing with many friends in restaurant industries, which was most severely damaged, and their recognition, almost unanimous recognition, is that they will not go back to the previous situation. They cannot solely rely on restaurant sales. They have to do something else to survive. One is online sales delivery, of course. Other is collaboration like online supermarket like us, and some others would do online cooking. Some others do more maybe real cooking class, but one thing clear is that they cannot rely solely on restaurants revenue only. That would be too risky for management.
Thank you very much, Daiju-san, for joining us today. For those of you who have questions about these sessions, please drop your question below this video. We will get back to you as soon as we can. And Daiju-san, hope you will stay safe and have good health. Thank you very much, and hope to see you again very soon.
Thank you very much for having me, and I really wish to visit Hong Kong again soon.